Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading, your love reading. Okay, so your home, this is to do with you. Some shift going on there within your home, but it's a good thing, whatever's happening. This is for your person. Unconditional love, this is for the current situation. Got Green Tower, start delegating. So you just feel one or either of you is feeling a bit burdened, a lot going on. So you need help. You need other people to assist you, whether it's your children or your partner. And if people offer you help, don't be afraid to take it, or don't think it's weak to take help, because that's what you need. This is that's forming the advice section. And then we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Okay, so whether you're just entering this relationship, you know, you're just in the beginning stages, or whether you actually are currently in a relationship, this will be to do with the potential. An aspect that is influencing the relationship is Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this may be an aspect of your mission, or your mission together, you know, what it is that you're going to do or be busy with in this lifetime. Or it could be that you need to ground yourself right now. Spend time in nature to help ground you. Being an air sign, that's very important, because sometimes you can get yourself in a state where you're kind of, it's almost like nervous exhaustion, and or too many ideas, too many sort of a lot of talking and a lot of expression, and sometimes that can actually lead you into a sort of a nervous exhaustion. We've got part of fortune increase, so this is lovely for you. Something lovely coming in there. You're in the spotlight in some way. You're being acknowledged or rewarded, or it could be that talents and skills that you have are starting to surface now. This could be things that you've gathered, aspects that you've gathered in your past lives, starting to happen now. Grand Cross Provoker, your person is going through a little bit of a tough time, but it's a catalyst for change. So they are juggling a lot of things at the moment. What wants to come out? Let's take that. Got 10th house. So career, fame, reputation, your public status, you know, all of these aspects are coming up in the current situation. It could also be authority figure. Perhaps you're coming into maturity, or the relationship needs to come into maturity of some kind. One or either of you is needing to be an authority figure in the relationship. Okay, we've got Pluto transformation. This is the falling into the advice section. And we've got Yod Destiny. Okay, so some sort of destiny is being fulfilled with this relationship, but it's not going to be a walk in the park. There's some work to do, or one or either of you, but normally it's a joint effort that you're busy making. So there's going to be some aspects of it which are going to seem not clear really as you go along. South Node, life's debts. I feel this is what the Pluto transformation card is talking about here. South Node, life's debts is all about the past, baggage, past experiences that have shaped your life and the way you look at things, your attitude, your beliefs. all of these things, and also it can be past life as well. So this is about dropping that because it's in the past. So the first thing you have to do is identify what it is. So this can be old fears, ancient fears. This can be sort of things coming out of nowhere, and they're possibly related to past lives where you've been with this person before, or that this is aspects coming up within you in this current lifetime. But it's about baggage. It's about the past, and finding resolutions and endings and dealing with that. It can cause quite an upheaval. It can really put you under quite a bit of pressure, one or both of you, or within this relationship. So you may just be going through a few things together, or one of you, and that is going to influence the other. But it's about that. It's about dealing with ancient fears, ancient situations from past lives. It could have been forms of betrayal or loss, or anger or fear, or just, you know, all the things that come up in a relationship. Obviously you've been in this relationship with this person before, and this is to do with that. It can also be things that are coming from your current life, but, you know, probably from earlier on in your lifetime. And this is about finding resolutions and clearing that, actually identifying what it is and sorting it out, dealing with it, you know, forgiving those situations so that you can release yourself. It's about freeing yourself from having your energy trapped there in that continual cycle, that experience. Your energy gets trapped there, and you need to free yourself from that. And you can only do that by finding resolution, by coming to terms with those experiences, how they shaped your life. They all had a purpose, every single one. They all had a purpose. They've made you who you are. And it's about acknowledging, this is who I am, this is what I have dealt with, and then coming to terms with it, seeing, you know, placing it in your life. It's important to place these things in your life, so that you can release it. If you can't identify it, or you can't see it, or it's suppressed, or it's hidden, then it's going to create you know, all kinds of resentments. It's going to create all kinds of fears and issues sort of bubbling under the surface, which you don't want. You need to get in there, shine the light on these things, and pull them into the light. Acknowledge that it's had a presence in your life. See that it's formed a purpose in your life, and then you know, forgive it, release it, and release your energy from there. So this is all about the past and baggage, emotional baggage. So for you yourself, you're coming in, there's some sort of change within your home environment. So your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So whatever your situation is, whether you're just going into a relationship with somebody, perhaps you're exiting another relationship and you're now going into a new relationship with this person, or possibly you've been in a relationship with this person and there could be a change, a relocation, or an upscale or a downscale of your home, some sort of shift or change, but it's a very positive change coming in for you, and it's going to lift the energies for you, and it's going to give you, you know, give you a better outlook. But it's also about making your home a special place, and this can be, you can make it a romantic place, you can make it a loving place, you can really change the decor, make it welcoming, warm, cozy, depending on where you live and your situation. So it's making it your castle, making your home your refuge, your security. That's the place you go when you want to relax, when you want to have peace and love and nurturing and all of those things. And you can create that in your home by the food that you eat, by the way you decorate it, by the atmosphere and the you know, the relationships that you have, warming things up and making things welcoming and romantic and loving. All of those things come in with this. So this is something that you need to do. It could be that your partner is seeing you in this way as well. It could be that this person is seeing you as being the ultimate homemaker, or seeing you as their home, their actual physical home, you know, where they feel the most loved, where they feel at home. So, you know, with any kind of you know, significant partnership, this is the case. You do feel at home with that person. You feel a very strong pull to them. So they could be seeing you in this light. Also, you've got part of fortune increase. So this is a lovely card. It's it's full of rewards. It's full of you being in the spotlight in some way. So maybe you're having an elevation of some kind within your life, or it could be that this person is seeing you now like this. They are seeing you raised to a new level. and they're seeing you as being incredibly talented and skilled in whatever it is. Now, these talents and skills that may have been laying dormant within you for a long period of time. So this could be past life, or it could be some sort of skills and talents that you've had in this lifetime, but you haven't really focused on them because perhaps you've been doing the daily 9-to-5 grind in a job that is robotic for you. And now is a time, we're in the space within our world now where we have the ultimate opportunity to focus on the things which are close to our hearts, the things that we're passionate about, the things that we love to do, the things that make us feel excited and enthusiastic about life, what generates life for us. So there's going to be some sort of trigger. Perhaps it's a change of, relocation. Perhaps you're moving, and that is going to trigger something for you. But it's about that. It's about the rising up of those talents and abilities, focusing on them. You may have to learn more about them. You may have to hone these skills. And that is going to help you, move forward to reach your life's purpose. And this is ultimately, the South Node is about that. It's about dealing with the past so that you can move on to your life's purpose. That is what the South Node is about. It's a rear view mirror, but you need to deal with everything there so that the doors to your North Node, the doors to your future can open. And you can only do that once you let go of the old things. So this may be letting go of old things so that you can move forward into this, honing these skills and talents, whatever they may be. But it's also about, you're in the spotlight, you're being rewarded, or there's some kind of recognition coming in for you, but it's an increase in the possibilities, the positivity, the opportunities coming towards you, and so on. And it certainly is some sort of influences coming into you, or you're creating this with what you're doing, and this is going to bring you to, perhaps it's bringing you into more attention of the person that you're going into this relationship with, or something is being regenerated. And something is now coming forward. If you're busy studying and you're busy taking exams, or you're going to be doing something like that, we're approaching, sort of the year end, and for some people in the Southern Hemisphere that's important. Then this is a good omen for taking tests or exams, or just some sort of test as you going through that and having a good outcome. So it could be a test of your relationship as well. As I said, this person may be seeing you like this. They may be seeing you as rising up and noticing you now, and seeing you as their home, and as a lovely homemaker, and somebody that they want to be in a relationship with, if you are not already in a relationship. But these are aspects coming to the fore. For your person, we've got Una easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So with Grand Cross Provoker, this is a catalyst for change. So this person is doing a bit of juggling. They're going through some sort of trying times where there's a lot of pressure on them from all different angles. And from a relationship point of view, you don't want to be adding to that pressure. So, you be busy with your own situation and focus on your own healing and your own getting rid of, old baggage and sort of doing the inner work. You get busy with that, and just go with the timing, because this is saying that there's other timing at play here. But this, it's not about forcing or rushing or hurrying things to occur. So you may be seeing your person as being a bit slow on the uptake, or not perhaps doing what they, perhaps they're distracted with a whole lot of other things happening at this time. But just relax about it. They will get there in the end. The Grand Cross Provoker, as I said, puts a lot of pressure from all different angles coming on to the person. So they're juggling, but they're more than talented and skilled in order to do this. They can do this. They just need to manage their time. They need to prioritize, and that may also be prioritizing your relationship, but without you applying additional pressure. This can also be about communication, to harness the best possible course of action, but this could be priorities changing every day. So a lot going on for them. And they may just be going through a little bit of a tough time. But once they get through this period, this is about endurance, stamina. This is what it's building that up in them. Endurance and stamina, and also foundations for the future. It's about that. It's about creating creating a course forward through sort of various trials and tribulations, frustrations, pressures, things like that. But ultimately they will get through that. And while they're building up their stamina and inner strength, they will get to the other side and they will be successful. But in the meantime, just to work systematically through everything that is occurring at this time. Then for your situation, we've got Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. So as I said, try to focus on that within your relationship. Unconditional love to the situation, whatever is going down at the moment. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So you may be, as I said, you may be seeing this person is not really doing enough from your perspective, but I've got a lot on their plate, and they're slaying their dragons as they go along. But the divine timing is at play, and things are working out. So don't worry. The timing is correct, and everything is within perfect timing. The universe has got it. Just relax, let things unfold as they need to, and just work on they just need to work on their priorities now. So unconditional love for yourself and for others. So having unconditional love for yourself is also important. This is how you create this loving, welcoming environment. This is unconditional love is giving love and support to others without the expectation of a reward or a return of some sort. It's just giving it out there because it needs to be given. So focus on that, and don't fall into judgment. I think this applies to the relationship, but it could be applying to you at this time. As I said, there are career issues, or there's reputation issues, or public status issues. So this public status is things to do with how others see you, or what your status is in society. So this can be employed, unemployed, married, unmarried, single, divorced. It can be employed or owning a company. There's different aspects to this, but it's how you are perceived in society. It's also about authority figures and being authoritative, but also authoritative institutions. So I feel that it's about taking a mature approach to things. Being mature about the situation that is unfolding at this time. You could both be having career things happening, or it could be to do with your situation. Perhaps your relationship is not cemented yet, or there's been a shift and a change in some way, shape, or form. And this can also be to do with, sort of institutions that are authoritative. You may be dealing with those in some way, shape, or form. But it's about respect and admiration for something that you see in somebody. So it's respect and admiration that you see in somebody, and it's having seeing that person as admirable. So I think you need to just focus on seeing the love and light within everyone, and approaching things from a mature and authoritative position. You may have to take the lead at some point while this person is busy with other things going on. You may have to just take the lead in certain things, create space, make time for the relationship somewhere in between all the other things that are going on. But it's also about coming from this place, from unconditional love. Then we've got Green Taurus, start delegating, and we've got Pluto transformation. So whether this is within your life or in your home life with your partner, this is saying that you can't be a superman or a superwoman all the time. You do need to rest. You do need to rejuvenate yourself, because decisions are going to be, you're going to be needing to make decisions, whether it's together or individually. Decisions are going to need to be made, but you can't do it if you're exhausted, or if you are so burdened within your environment that you're not getting any help, or you haven't asked for help. This is the other thing. If you are feeling like that, don't let it fester and become resentment. Ask for help, delegate. If you've got children, ask your children to assist you within the home, and your partner also may need to assist you with certain things, but you've got to do it in a diplomatic manner, and you take turns with what needs to be done, so that you can also get a bit of rest and relaxation. So as I said, this person's already got quite a bit going on for them. So if they are unable to assist you at this time, then get someone else to help you, or ask your children to help you, or just certain tasks need to be delegated to others, whether it's family or friends or people that you need to come in to assist you with certain things. You cannot do it all yourself, and you're just going to exhaust yourself, and then decision making becomes very hard because you're tired, you know. So that's what that's about. Pluto transformation, as I said, this is also about the past. Things may be coming up, and I feel this has also got to do with the Grand Cross Provoker for your partner, for your person. Things may be coming up out of the woodwork, things that have not been dealt with or have not been seen or acknowledged. Anything that's been under the surface or hidden comes up during a Pluto transit. Any kind of Pluto energy tends to bring things up. Now this can be feelings as well, and this could just be your general feeling about feeling you know, that you haven't been helped, or you haven't got help, or you haven't got assistance to do everything that needs to be done. It could be the frustration of that coming up, the resentment sort of appearing. So take steps, as I said, take steps to deal with that. This is to create harmony in your relationship and in your home, which you need to do now because you've got Vesta home there. So do whatever, take steps, whatever you need to do to bring that harmony in. But it's also about endings and beginnings. It's also about closing an old chapter and bringing a new one in, and which is what the South Node is all about, closing that old chapter. So you may be having a family change, you know, perhaps there's changes within your home, somebody's leaving and somebody's coming in. But it's also about that process of closing something and opening something, or ending something and beginning something. As I said, you could be in transition of some sort between relationships, or your current relationship is undergoing a transformation. In other words, it's a regeneration or a renewal. But it comes with taking responsibility and leadership and being authoritative when it comes to getting the tasks done. But it can also be, as I said, about rebirth. Sexuality may be coming in with this as well. Perhaps everybody's just tired, exhausted, and so that side of the relationship has kind of fallen by the wayside, and so on. And this is why you need to prioritize your relationship. You need to prioritize time together. So get somebody to come in and look after your children if need be, and create a date night or create a time for you and your partner. So that aspect, the sexuality aspect, is going to be dealt with. It's going to be looked at and sorted out, because otherwise you're both going to be exhausted and resentful and just, you know, not able to see things clearly, and you don't want that. You need to transition into a better mindset, a better relationship set, you know, and deal with things that may be sort of sitting under the surface that just, you know, like the elephant in the room, things that just haven't been dealt with, which is South Node is bringing up. So put things to bed, put things into the past, deal with them and move forward, but ask for help, receive help. If somebody offers you help, then be willing and able to accept it, be open to receiving. You know, that is a feminine quality, but whether you're masculine or a feminine, we all have to be able to balance our giving and our receiving. If you give, and you don't receive, then you will never be abundant, because you're always coming from an empty cup, okay? So transform the way things have been to the way the things that you want them to be now. There could be a few power struggles as well, perhaps within the home. Perhaps is why there's a transition. There could be a little bit of a few control issues going on, but you need to take charge now and sort things out. We've got, from a potential point of view, we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. So this is potential for your relationship, but also for, if you're already in this relationship, the situation, you know, going forward now. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So, you know, your prayers, whoever you pray to, however you've sent your request out into the universe, do it from your heart. And don't attach to an outcome. You may have an idea of what it is that you would like to happen, but let the universe bring you the perfect solution, because the universe can, you know, and God, your angels, they can see everything. They can see every twist and turn. They can see every outcome, everything, every possibility, every probability. You cannot. So let them bring to you the perfect solution to whatever it is that you are requiring a miracle with. But your prayers have been answered. With your destiny, as I said, this could be a relationship focus, and this is about some sort of destiny is coming for you, that there's destiny involved either in this relationship or the situation that you are going through together. There may be a few things that you're dealing with, but this is like pioneering. This is like one or either of you, or it's representing the relationship where you will have to walk your own path. You're not going to get advice and help and support from others, but this is necessary and important because it's while you're doing this, you're following your own inner guidance, your own inner GPS. This is very, very important because that is how you build up your inner strength, which is what the Grand Cross Provoker is all about. It's following your inner GPS, your own intuitions, your own guidance. You're not going to get help from others, and it's perfectly right that that doesn't happen. You don't want that at this time. You want to be navigating your own path. There will be a few trials. It won't be easy, but the path is filled with destiny and fate. So it's something that you simply have come here to do, something very important that you've come here to do. There's, it's pointing you in a very specific direction, and all you have to do is follow your guidance in order to reach that point, to keep going in that direction. And it's about just going along, plodding along, following your own guidance, following your own path. But you can only do that by going within and following the guidance that you're given, the signs that you're given. The path will become clear as you go along, but it's not going to be everybody else's path. This is the path that is unique to you, and you simply must walk it. As I said earlier on, we've got Maui, Mother Earth here. You are called upon to help with environmentalism, but I feel this is also about grounding. And because of all the things that are going on, there seem to be a few things happening here, and dealing with the past and trying to sort things out. I feel that you need to get out. You need to get out into nature, into your garden, put your hands in the soil, go for walks, spend time in nature, but also do whatever small thing or large thing that you can do to help Mother Gaia, our Earth, at this time. And this can be in a great many ways. This can be simply about getting rid of toxins in your home, using earth-friendly, chemicals, or things in your home, earth-friendly products. It's also about cleansing, your home, decorating it in such a way that it's pleasing and a lovely environment to be in. It can also be about recycling, and if you can donate to some sort of organization, or give your time to an organization which is going to help the earth, that will help as well. And it could be a joint project that you perhaps are working on or would like to work on. But it's also about grounding, spending time in nature to ground your energies, and that is going to help you. That's going to give you strength to get through whatever is occurring for you. Let's just do a destiny card. Surrender. Okay. So I feel this is to do with the certainly your person. Easy does it. Surrender to the path. Surrender to what is occurring for you, and don't worry. Feel hurried or forced. Things will occur, and they are occurring in perfect timing. So just surrender to what needs to be done. It also pertains to this yard destiny here. Allow the universe, surrender to the universe to bring you, and to Mother Mary to bring you the miracle that you require, the miracle that is going to help you, and it will be perfectly designed by the universe for you. So surrender to that, and surrender to the path that you're on. This is a very specific path to you and your partner. Destiny and fate is written all over it. So it's something very, very important, something you've come here to do together. So just surrender to that and work your way through it as best you can. But you've got support, and deal with the past. Surrender to the fact that you must simply deal with these things now. Put things to bed so that you can open the doors to the future. And when you need to rest, surrender to that need to rest, and delegate to others to assist you at this time. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for further notifications. And I hope you have a good month, and I will see you next time.